everybody, I'm Tom Vasel. Welcome to Look Back, where I take a look at reviews that I did 1, 5, 10, and 20 years ago, and I tell you about them if I can remember them at all, and where I'm thinking about those games now. So let's go in the past, 20 years ago, to the year 2004, I reviewed a game called Balanx. I gave this one a 3. I hate it. It looks cool, though, right, with sliding marbles, and it's also designed by Chris Berm, who has designed some of the best abstract games ever. This game, which originally came out in 1993, though I just did not think was very good at all. 3 out of 10. Seasons, the calendar rummy game. You're playing rummy in 4 different seasons. It's interesting thought. It's okay. 6 out of 10. Thieves of Baghdad, nominated for the Spiel des Jahres Award. This one has faded for me a little bit. There's some interesting ideas, but it's a 6. Hex. This is a game from Smirk and Dagger. I believe it's Smirk and Dagger's first game. Basically, it's hot potato. You are bouncing this hex around, and it's going to explode on someone. I don't know what it is. I have a soft spot for this game, although it is sort of a take-that style game. It's almost there, 6.5. And Maharaja, the game of palace building. This is a game that felt different when I played it. It was a race to get victory points and go around and help build palaces. They remade this one recently, but I think the original one is better, an 8 out of 10. All right, 10 years ago, I took a look at Worker Placement. Yes, there's a game called Worker Placement. Come on now, 4 out of 10. Not good. Fortunata. This is a really weird game. It looks like it would be sold at some occult type store. It has a pentagon shape. There's some really weird stuff about it. Not a good game. 4 out of 10. Student Bodies. Hey, it's zombies. The name isn't technically bad, but it's okay. It's just another zombie, run for the zombies in a school type game. Pay Dirt. This is from Crash Games, a company that, crashed eventually. It's okay. It's about digging things up. 6 out of 10. Roll For It. This game was done very well. It's made Calliope Games quite a bit of money. It's just a very simple game about rolling dice and putting them on there. For its audience, it works well. For me, it's missing something that makes me want to play it more, but I could play it with people who don't play many games at all, a 6.5. Dead of Winter. This is one of the biggest drops I've had in board gaming. An 8.5. I love this game, everything about it. Now I give it a 7. I still like the game. And it's mostly Plaid Hat themselves. I thought this crossroads system was amazing. I loved everything about it. And now they've used the crossroads system in more fun games, like the pirate one and the new fantasy one. These games they're taking this in a much more fun direction for me. Battle Merchants. I like this game. It's a game in which you are selling stuff to both sides of a war. But in case you get worried about it, it's fantasy. So you're selling stuff to the dwarves and the elves. 7.5. Castles of Mad King Ludwig has gone up for me. This one I enjoy more and more. Went from an 8 to an 8.5. I really like this game. And then Arcadia Quest. Arcadia Quest, I've cooled on it the slightest bit. It's a 9 now. But still, this game is just so much fun where you run around and fight other people and monsters and level up. It's just a rollicking good time. 9 out of 10. 5 years ago, I reviewed Mr. Face. This is an Oink game that didn't work for me as you draw little faces and stuff to show different things. 5 out of 10. Red Peak. This is an island adventure style game with beautiful artwork from Vincent Dutrait, but it just felt so on the rails and I did not enjoy it. 5 out of 10. Magic Fold, which is a variation on Fold It, where you're taking like a handkerchief and folding it different ways. It's okay. It's not as clean as Fold It. 6 out of 10. Wordsmith. This is a word game from the folks who made Cosmic Encounter, the same designers who made that game. You're getting different parts of letters to make words. There's some interesting ideas there. 7 out of 10. Medium. Medium's an interesting game. We have 2 words. Like, let's say we have baloney and circus. And then you and we need to think of a word that both of those words make us say. We say it at the same time. 1, 2, 3, we say it. And then if those 2 words are different, then we have to find something between those 2 words, and we keep going. It's fun to watch, actually. It's fun to play. I don't know if the game itself is great, but it's fun to play, if that makes sense, like many party games. 7 out of 10. Mega City Oceania. This one has completely disappeared. It was a larger version of a small Japanese game where you're building these weird structures and then pushing them to the middle of the table. I thought it was fun. 7.5. Reavers of Midgard is not as good as Champions of Midgard, and it's so very different. It is just a straight Euro-style game, getting points in many different ways, but I like it, 8 out of 10. Also a Euro-style game, Pipeline. As you build pipes, this is fun because there's two parts of the game, making these different pipelines in front of you, and also this economic buy low, sell high type game. That's a cool combo for me. Very thinky game, 8 out of 10. Map Maker, the gerrymandering game. No one ever wants to play this game because they don't want to play politics. There's very little politics in this game. It's just about gerrymandering, which is the thing, and you're trying to do it the best. I think it's a good game designed by some, I believe, high school students at the time, and you should check it out, 8 out of 10. QE! Ho, 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 ho! Do I like QE? What a fantastic bidding game. Just fantastic. 8.5. You can bid anything you want, like $1 gazillion. Well, you got to do a real number, but 4.7 quadrillion. You can do it. Bargain Quest is a game that has fallen for me by the wayside. This was originally a 7 for me, but the more I play it, the more I'm finding it just too slow and clunky, where you're selling stuff to dungeons going on adventures. This is down to a 6 for me. All right, last year I reviewed Oranine Burger Canal. This is a Uwe Rosenberg game, and you think I would love it, but there's too few spaces. The game is too repetitive, and it also feels too lucky at the same time. 5 out of 10. Bonsai. What a beautiful little game about building bonsai trees. I like this one a lot. 7 out of 10. And then Rauha. This one is from Goopy, and I really like his designs. And this one is you're kind of going around this track and then building things. There's just some interesting thoughts. It's kind of a filler that's a little bit more than that, something that you play and like, oh, we'll play this to pass time. But it feels a little bit more meaty. I enjoy it, 7.5. And those are reviews I did 1, 5, 10, and 20 years ago. Thanks for watching, everybody. Until next time, I'm Tom Vasel, and we'll see you next time on the Dice Tower. Hey folks, thanks for watching another one of our videos. If you like our videos, if you like our channel, if you would love to game with us at one of our conventions, check out Dice Tower Cruise, Dice Tower East, and Dice Tower West. Fantastic conventions where we play games with wonderful people, a humongous library, and lots of other events and stuff. Also, don't forget to check out our channel, like and subscribe. I'm Tom Vasel.